I'm going to explain how the Cast on Minion Death gem works. And this Cast on Minion Death is a spirit gem, and it works passively while reserving 60 spirit. The first thing I want to mention on this is it says it triggers all socketed spells upon reaching maximum energy. And the socketed spells are not referring to the socketed spells you have here, so it's not going to trigger all of your spells. And you'll notice that it'll say right click to activate, but then it says disabled, not enough spirit. That's just a bug, and that comes from you not having anything socketed into here. So this is actually where you want to socket your spells. What I would recommend for this, since it instantly casts whatever spell you have socketed in here, is just socket whatever your strongest spells are. So some really good ones are Firestorm and Comet in the elemental tree. So if you make a Comet spell, you can then drag the Comet spell, and this is from a skill gem, and drop it in here. So they basically work like support gems work for your skill gems, except for you're actually socketing a spell itself into here. And you can actually just socket two of the same spell too. So I can just socket two Comets, and then they'll both be cast once this builds up. Now I'll explain how it works. So you're going to gain energy when a minion's killed. This does not count minions expiring from things like Infernal Legion or them just dying on their own. They have to take a killing blow from an enemy. And when it does that, you're going to gain energy. And when you're outside of the hub world, you'll see this Cast on Minion Death up here until the point you reach the maximum energy of Cast on Minion Death. And then it's going to cast your spells. And it'll have a percent under it. Once this gets to 100%, that's when it casts the spells instantly. I believe it casts the spell on the minion that died. And I'll show that in action. So first I'll show you here that when my bone constructs expire, it's not actually going to add anything up there. But when my skeletons and bone constructs are dying in action, that's when that number is increasing. So then once this number reaches 100, it's going to automatically cast those two Comets like that. And that is how Cast on Minion Death works.